tūau ka te tiro ki te hauauru, ki te tō mō te rā tū mai nā te haumia. Ka te tiro ki raro ki ngā awa I rere nei, rere ana ngā manaia, mana papa, urikukunuka, tū wamotia ki te awa o mana tū. Tū mai te whare o te ngāwari, ko te pautoko manoa ko Rāwari Tamanei, ko ngā riki kaupūtahi, te iwi ko Tawera Tahuri. Kia ora. I'm a practicing visual and performing artist and educator. I'm a mother of 6 and a grandmother of 4 and proudly married to my best friend Tawera Tahuri, who is also an artist. So this piece is part of the Kauai series, and this is Kauai Kōwhai, and again there are 7 of them. So when I did my masters with Bobianke Massey, and my masters show was called Efetu 7, and so that was again that was a mihi to 7 generations before me and 7 generations ahead of me. So this is part of 7, and again the rainbow has been referenced, or I've started to, I suppose, because my work is usually really loose, you know, as a painter, and you know, I didn't fit the contemporary Māori artist mould at the, you know, when I was a student, because I was just all over the place, you know. And we had to learn how to do fine painting and paint cool fi-fi and I can do that, but it's kind of like not my passion. That's kind of like become important, a responsibility. You know, you go and help at the marae to restore, and you know, if somebody needs work done, then that's where I employ all those skills. But my passion is colour, and I'm a loose painter, and the framework revolves around the origins of the kumara to New Zealand, to Aotearoa. One of the stories involving kahukura, and according to my research onto this this version, kahukura came to Aotearoa from Hawaii on a rainbow. So hence the use of the rainbow colours in my work. I reference each colour as I reference each member of Kahukura's family. So he bent his parents and his siblings over, he travelled across them and arrived here in Aotearoa, met with Toi, and then he had brought with him dried sweet potato kumara, and he shared that with Toi. To which Toi explained, where did this come from? I really want some. So he said, well, whose waka is that? And Toi owned the waka horauta. So they basically set sail for Hawaii to go and retrieve some of the tubers. So the karakia that was used, and the prayer that was used along the way, there's 6 verses. So each verse represents a stage in the journey. So it's just like inquiry learning, you know, where you have one question initially, and then that question then grows. And so each of those verses is an inquiry in itself. And so we cover a whole range of different things like genomics, the art, you name it. There's so much to be learned from learning these 6 verses. So Derek Radeli, who's my mentor, Sir Derek Radeli, he taught us that framework, and we used that daily as students, and then when we went on to teachers training and became teachers, that became a part of our practice as well. So what I've done is then taken that and extended it and created a framework which is called He Kumara Awau. So kumara as in an untapped potential, a source of potential that everyone has, students and kaiako or teachers. but looking at them as co-creators of mātauranga, and they are represented by paddle or hoi. The pauako, or the teacher, is the handle, and the blade is the student. And so they work together really to move through the water. And that's above a kumara, which represents untapped potential of both the teacher and the learner. Usually I won't paint or I won't create on days that I need to be by water, or so we take the mana taka quite literally in our family anyway. Yeah, and even as a teacher, I would acknowledge that, you know, if it was a fiddle day or if it was a not so great day, that and the kids were vibing, you know, I would know. So I would also take that into my mind, and that helps you as a teacher, you know, when you're with your relationships, you know. And a lot of us would actually benefit from that. You know, your kids are playing up, or they're not right because it's a fiddle day, or, you know, so it's like just lay off them, you know, because you're just going to make it worse, or give them the space they need to settle into that. Yeah, so yeah, very important. Thank you for asking me.